this video, I created my very own birthday dress. I'm very happy that I did it. I created it over the course of 6 days. I actually sewed pretty much the whole dress within the last 24 hours, the last day. On the other 6 days, I only worked on the prep work for about an hour to 2 hours maybe. So approximately it took about 30 hours, give or take, to make this dress, which is really fast for me. Very proud of myself because I usually take forever on a dress or anything. So yeah, so I'm just really happy to share with you how I got there and the steps I did to get my dress done on time. I decided I wanted a 2-layer tulle skirt, so I placed the skirt on the other side of this fabric, and I decided that it's going to be okay that I have a seam going down the middle of it instead of it being placed on fold and then placing the other skirt on top of it. See, and chaotic. Like, it looks like a little kid just ran in through here and just started cutting, and essentially that's me, so not that far off. It's so messy. It is currently 2:30 a.m. Working late so I can get this done for my birthday. Yeah. Now all my pieces I have cut out interfacing for the front and back, and the lining and the shell, and I have my bra cups, and then I have my fabric that I'm going to use to case the bra cups, and then I'm going to attach lining to interfacing to the lining fabrics. And then I have my belt. I think this is my belt. And then I have my sleeve, and then one layer, the inner layer of the skirt, the tulle layer of the skirt, and then a second tulle layer of the skirt. So I have all the pieces cut out. It's a lot of pieces, a lot of work. But yeah, getting closer. Okay, so for the bra cups, I have 2 of these like half moon shaped pieces that I'm gonna sew right sides together. I'm gonna sew it here, and I'm gonna sew it here. Yeah, so then this will be the lining color, and I already did the fronts of the bra cup, which are over here, looking nice, looking fancy. Look at that. Ooh, she's looking good. Look at her spark, her glue. Okay, let me stop. So and now I'm gonna add these lining pieces to those over there, and we're gonna get this party started. Okay. All right, we have about a day and a half left till I need this dress done, and I got the interfacing for the shell, which is right here, and the lining is up here, and I interfaced all of the 4 pieces to the lining of the bra cup. I decided to only do the lining and not interface the shell of the bra cup because I wanted to stretch that shell like over the bra cup. You can see the right side of one as well. So here's the right side, which I think she looks pretty fancy. She looking nice. And I definitely made sure that everything matched color-wise. Because with velvet, it has a nap, and you want to make sure it matches. So I got the bra cups all covered and lined like that. But I didn't get to this, so boop. And I didn't get to this, so boop. I am tired. It is currently midnight. You know, I did what I could. And we have tomorrow, so it's all good, you know. There, I did these channels, and they look pretty good. In my sketch that I did, I made these going on top of this. So they were underneath this middle piece. And obviously, if you're going to put boning through these channels at the bottom, that's not going to work because then it's going to stop this channel, and you might have to put the boning up there, and I really don't want to do that. So now I was like, oh, yeah, you can't have them overlapping. But in my sketch, that's what I did, and I didn't even think about it. So then I pushed them back from the middle marking that I did, and I made it about 1 inch. Now what I'm going to do is sew the back and front pieces right sides together. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then I'm going to do the same thing to the lining up there. Alright, I got this done so far. All I have to do is add those bra cups and put them in there, which I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but I'll figure it out. And then, so basically what I did was I sewed the shell of the front and the back of the front together, right sides together, and I did that to the lining as well. So that's what I did, and then after I got the lining and the front sewn together on this seam right there, I took both pieces, set them right sides together, and sewed all the way around here, like that. And then after I did that, I went ahead and cut that seam allowance running through there, and I notched these curved parts so they lay flatter. Then after that, I top stitched only on this top part right there, this right here, and this down. So for the bodice, it is all complete. I got the cups sewn in. I will be like putting like kind of like a boning channel around that area so you won't see that, but I'm gonna do that later. And then now all I really have to do is add my boning in these channels, and yeah, it's complete. So yeah, it's all done. Yay. Alright, I attached the tulle part of the skirt and the chiffon part of the skirt. I attached that to the bodice. It looks really pretty. It's really long. So basically, to do the skirt, what I did was I basted together my 2 layers of tulle. Then I put them on top of the skirt, but I hemmed the chiffon skirt before that, and I used my serger to do a blind hem. And then after that, I ran a basting stitch, just one. You really should use 2, but I just did 1. So 1 basting stitch, and I gathered all this fabric up to fit the bodice. Okay, so I told you guys I did a blind hem on my serger, and I did, but it ended up being like level here and then super long right here. So I went ahead and cut off that hem, and I hung it on my ironing board and kind of eyeballed this side and just kept cutting little by little until it was level with this side. I took it to my serger and I did a rolled hem, and I only cut off about 1/4 of an inch as I was putting it through. So basically it looks like this, and I think it keeps it like light and airy without it feeling bulky, and it just looks so professional. Okay, so I did attach the sleeves, and basically it's just like a long piece of fabric. It's a rectangle. I sewed 2 rectangle pieces together, right sides together, turned them out, and then I serged the edges. But yeah, so basically I just kind of hand gathered this on here and then just sewed it down, and then when you wear it, you just stuff this in there and you'll have a drape sleeve. My original idea for this dress was that the bodice was going to be the same material, the stretch velvet, as the skirt, right? But then I laid out my fabric and I don't know where the yardage went because I didn't have enough. So I was like freaking out. So then I tried to go to the fabric store, see where that velvet was at, but they said it was sold out. They don't have it anymore. Very devastating moment. Then I was like, you know what? I got ideas. Creativity. So then I made a new idea for the skirt, and I found this tulle and this charmeuse. In the video I keep saying it's chiffon. It's charmeuse. I don't know what's wrong with me, but okay. And then yeah, I found the exact color and everything, and it matched perfectly with the dress, and I got the last yardage of tulle. They literally gave me the bolt because I got the last of it. So I was very lucky to get my hands on that fabric and make my project look better than I could even imagine.